Today we will continue with the class 12 chapter 1st, the third level. But before that, I want to teach you something that which I have teach you yesterday. Okay, the third level is all about the three characters, that is Charlie, Sam and Louisa. Charlie is the one who reached to the third level, and Sam is a psychiatrist and Louisa is the wife of the Charlie. When the story starts, the Charlie is there. Charlie is saying like this, that I swear that all these, the New York, a lot of the persons who are working into the New York Central Station's person working, Hartford railway station person working, they are swearing that only the two levels are there at the Grand Central Station, but Charlie just saying again and again that I reached third level. Okay, how the Grand Central Station looks like? Wait. This is the ground floor. Then, here is the first floor. It is underground. Then here is the second floor. And Charlie claimed that I reached to the third. Okay, but only two levels are there. He reached in his imagination that because he is suffering from a lot of the tensions, he wants to escape from the reality. That's why he is imagining again and again that I reached to the third level. So I want to continue with our line by line summary of the textbook. Okay, from here, look. Any refuge from the reality, things were pretty nice and peaceful. If somebody just escaped from somewhere, they think that it is a nice for them and peaceful for them. But what here he wants to say? He wants to say that if I take a refuge means shelter. If the rain is there and you take a refuge under the tree, shelter under the tree, it called as a refuge under the tree. Okay. Then, in his day, from all I hear, and he started my collection. It's a nice collection, 2 block of 4 of practically every US issue first day cover. Okay, now here the question is what is the first day cover? Before that, I want to explain these 2 lines. He is saying that my grandfather is also used to collect the stamps, and from him, I used to collect my stamps, and still I collected the stamps. And what is the first day cover? Okay, today the new stamp is launched, and you just, office employees or some other persons just put that stamp onto the envelope and just post it themselves. Okay, so this is the first day cover, first stamp posted to themselves and it reached to them only, and then they get as a record that on that particular day the new stamp launched. Clear? And so on. President Roosevelt, who is the president there, Roosevelt collected stamps too, and the president is also used to collect the stamps too. You know, anyway, here is what happened at the Grand Center. One night last summer, I worked late at the office. Okay, now from here, he is telling us how he reached to the third level. On that particular night, on that particular summer night, or maybe it is around 6 or 7 o'clock, maybe he is doing a work like 5 o'clock. Okay, so maybe it is 6 o'clock and he just came out late from the office. I was in a hurry to get uptown to my apartment, so I decided to take the subway. Okay, he wanted to go as soon as possible to his home. That's why he take the subway. Subway, I told you that the ground floor, that the first floor, that the second floor, it is underground. Okay, from the Grand Central, because it is faster than the bus. buses. Instead of bus, he used the subway because subway is more comfortable and more faster than the buses. Now I don't know why this should have happened to me. I am just an ordinary guy. I don't know what this happened to me. What happened? Because he reached the third level. That's why he is saying that I don't know what it happened with me. Because I am an ordinary man. Ordinary man means simple guy, simple person named Charlie. And here we got to know that his name is Charlie. 31 years old and his age is 31 years. Okay. And I was wearing a tan gambling. What is a tan gambling? A long coat which he is wearing. Okay. His dressing sense is like this, suit and a straw hat. Hat is made up of straw. You know what is a straw? In Hindi here the straw is prali. Okay. By that prali, like a hat, by just joining all those type of straws, they made a hat. Okay. With a fancy band. Fancy band means around the hat there is maybe a ribbon, something like this. Okay, I passed a dozen men who looked just like me. Okay, a lot of the persons are moving here and there. They are also wanted to rush at their house, or maybe some is a team job, so they are also rushing toward the office like this. Okay. And I was not trying to escape from anything. I just want to get home to Louisa. On that particular, he is accepting here that I want to escape from the reality, but on that particular day, I don't want to escape from somewhere. I just want to reach to my voice, that is Louisa. I turn into Grand Center Station from Vanderbilt Avenue. Okay, the ground floor is Vanderbilt Avenue and went down the step to the first level when you take train like a 20th century. Okay, I told you that this is the ground and then here is the first. He go downwards and then he reached to the first floor, 20th century. Then I walked down another flight of the second level. Then he go there, second level. Okay. Why he didn't take the first floor? Because on the first floor, maybe near the town, the buses goes here and there into the town only, and in the, from the second floor the buses goes near and dear to the town. Okay, then I walked down another flight to the second level where the suburban train leaves from, ducked into an arched doorway. Now after that there is an arch-shaped doorway. You know what is the arch-shaped? Like this. Okay, he just ducked saying like this, that I just slightly down and then just go into that go into that doorway. Okay, and got lost. And when he entered into that doorway, he get lost. He don't know where he goes. He don't know where is the way. Then that's easy to do. It is so easy to get lost because there is an arc-shaped doorway. He just entered and he just lost. I have been in and out of the Grand Central hundreds of the time. He is saying that hundreds of the time I entered into the Grand Station and I came out from the Grand Central Station. But today only I get lost. But I'm always bumping into new doorway. He's saying like this that look. First terminal, second terminal, third terminal, like this. You entered from the first terminal and you just get out from the third terminal. Okay, so he's saying hundreds of the doorways, hundreds of the stairs, hundreds of the corridors are there. A lot of the corridors are there. Okay, so he don't know where he right now reach. Once I got into a tunnel about a mile long, he just traveled about a mile and came out the lobby of the Roosevelt Hotel. Now, The prime minister name is also Roosevelt, and the hotel name is also Roosevelt. Please note that point. Then another time I came up in an office building on 46th Street, 3 block away. He's saying that only the 3 block away my office building is. Sometime I think Grand Center Station is growing like a tree. He is saying all about the Grand Center Station, that it is growing like a tree, pushing out new corridors and staircases like roots. There is probably a long tunnel that nobody knows about, feeling its way under the city right now and its way to Times Square and maybe another Central Park. Okay, you don't know that where he entered and where he existed. Okay, so he is little bit confused, that maybe sometime he is thinking like this, that Grand Central Station is growing like a tree, expanded from everywhere. That's why. And maybe because for so many people through the year, Grand Central Station has been an exit, the way of escape. Because the Grand Central Station is so old, maybe there is some exist from that reality, from this 21st century. But I never told my psychiatric friend about that idea. But he never discussed about all these type of the things, that it is to his mind that maybe Grand Central Station is growing like a tree, and maybe there is some exist because it is so old one, and maybe from that reality he can only escape in getting into that particular Grand Central Station. The corridor I was in began angling left and slanting downward, and I thought that I was wrong, but I kept on walking. He was thinking that I am going to downwards, means going toward the third level, but he keep on walking. All I could hear was the empty sound of my footwears, and into that tunnel, he just heard his own footsteps. He didn't see any people, and I didn't pass a soul. Not even a single person passed away from him. Then I heard that sort of hollow roar ahead, that means open space and people talking. And then he entered into the lobby, into the open space, and then he saw the peoples. The tunnel turned sharp left. I went down a short flight of stairs and came out on the third level at Grand Central Station. Then he is saying that it is a little downwards and it is sharp also, and he just entered into the third level. Here he entered into the third level. After that arc shape, enter into that arc shape, and then for just a moment I thought I was back on the second level, but I saw the room was smaller. But he's still thinking like this, that maybe I am somewhere into the second level only, maybe some other part of the second level, second floor. Okay, but then he sees, no, the rooms are the smaller one. There were favored ticket window and train gate. So there are small windows. I saw the room was smaller. There were favored ticket windows and train gates, and the information booth in the center was wood and old looking. He is saying like this, that the booths are also small, and they are made up because of they are made up by the woods, and they resemble as they are the old made booths, ticket counters. Okay. And the man in the booth wore a green eyeshadow. What is a green eyeshadow? Did you see the old movies when the goggles are just lifting up like this? Okay. And long black sleeve protectors. Long black sleeve protectors means black gloves. protect from the sunlight. The light were dim, and there the light is little bit dim and sort of flickering. Flickering means blink karna. Then I saw why they were open flame gas light. Then he saw that there is no light. There is only a gas light. Gas light means lamp. There were brass spinters. I told you yesterday also that what is the brass spinters? A kind of a jar on which we split our pan. Okay. On the floor and across the station, a glint of light caught my eye. A man was pulling a gold watch from his vest pocket. And did you see into the old movies, Amitabh Bachchan is having some kind of watch which is just coming from his coat and just open like this, like a Coca-Cola, sound like this, and then he saw the time and just close it and put it into back into the pocket. Okay, so the person is having that kind of watch. He snapped open the cover, glanced at his watch, and frowned. Frown means stop for some time. He wore a deer-by hat, a black four-button suit with tiny lapels. He is describing the dressing sense of that particular person and had a big black handbag, mostrigals. Then I looked around and saw that everyone in the station was dressed like 18 and 19 something. He's saying like this that the kind of watch, the kind of gaslight, the kind of brass spinters, the kind of the dressing sense, they all resemble that they are in somewhere 18 and 19th century. I never saw so many beards, sideburns, and fancy mustaches in my life. A woman walked in through the train. He's just saying all about his beards, etc. And he is saying again next that I saw a woman on the train gate. She wore a dress with leg of button sleeves, leg of button sleeves and skirt to the top of her high buttoned shoes, back of her out of the tracks. Her dressing sense is like this that she is wearing button dressed. A skirt is like having a button and then the socks, etc. Okay. So today, that's it for today. I told you all about that he reached to the third level and he looked there. He saw the dressing sense of the peoples. He saw the gas lights. He saw the brass printers. He saw the gold watch of that particular person. He saw a lot of the things, and then he got to know that I am somewhere in the 18th and the 19th century. From tomorrow, we will continue further. Thank you. If you have any query, then comment it. Thank you so much.